Welcome back to Weekend Out. My name is Gaurav. नाम तो सुना होगा. Now this of course is my favorite part because I bring to you a great restaurant every single week and I have my pick for this week. Now this is one of those places that started off as a cafe for people to hang out and chill, and suddenly they realized that the best part about their cafe was not the ambience, not the fact that people could chill, but their food, because people just kept coming back for this great food that they were serving. Now they've opened their second branch. This is not one of those places that you would have found out on your own. I discovered this by chance, but when I did, I thought I've got to show it to you. It's a fantastic place serving some great food. Now this is a no-frills place, right? You're coming here for purely good food. I'm going to show it to you.
We at Basha Palace Restaurant and Cafe welcome all our guests for an enjoyable experience such as gaming zone, dedicated carom session and multi-cuisine.
At Basha Cafe, there's an 85-inch LCD TV, which is the biggest TV in this area and it's amazing to play on.
Especially come for the thread chicken only at Basha Palace because this chicken you cannot find it anywhere else.
Shakes over here are so amazing. I really love the taste.
Now, everybody has a different reason for coming here. Some are here for the milkshake, some for the tea, some for their friends, but most of them are here for the food. One look at the menu and it explains what's happening here. Now, this menu's got everything. So they've got Indian, they've got Chinese, they've got Italian, they've even got burgers to choose from. Now, this is going to be a tough task. So here it is. These are two of their best sellers. This is what they call the thread chicken, and they take a lot of pride in this.
The threaded chicken is a perfect blend of tortilla and Indian spices, and believe me, it's mouth-watering.
This chicken is the best chicken.
The perfect blend of crispy and fried chicken.
This is actually wonton wrappers wrapped chicken.
This one is coated with thread. That is called wonton thread. That's the reason we are special. No one in Dubai is doing this sort of chicken.
We've got a very interesting dip here. This is, I thought it's chili mayo, but it's actually Szechuan mayo. And who doesn't like Szechuan? Come on. So here we go. I can hear this crunch. It's a nice, thick, crunchy coating on the outside. Looks nice on the inside. I'm going to add some of this Szechuan mayo. And here we go for the first bite. Steaming hot. Well seasoned on the outside, a great crust, really soft chicken, well cooked on the inside. And the Szechuan mayonnaise makes up for the kick that you need with a chicken like this. It's amazing. When you're sitting with friends, you want a quick, tasty, good bite, this is a good thing to order.
This is my one of favorite, and whenever I want to have this one, I just come to Basha Palace.
You know, one of the things when you're choosing your favorite restaurant is how much are they willing to customize and personalize things for you. And this dish is just an example of how they're ready to customize and personalize things for you. So this is actually a tandoori chicken order, which should ideally be red in color. And if you want to order your tandoori chicken, but you want a little bit of the Haryali chicken as well. So what they've done is given me half a Haryali, half a tandoori, and they're not doing this just for me. They'll do it for you as well.
The Haryali and tandoori chicken is a perfect appetizer and it is soft and juicy overall.
Whenever I'm craving for some spicy and minty chicken, I make a point to come to this place.
Here you go. Nice, chunky, big, hot piece of chicken here. You see this, you know, some people say ki ye kala kyun hai, but to be honest, this is the taste I love. The taste of the tandoori chicken is secondary. What's most important is how it looks and how it smells when it's at your plate, and this smells divine.
Haryali, it's a mint sauce with yogurts and Indian herbs, and it's well cooked almost for 30 minutes in the oven to get that juicy and tender taste.
The Haryali and tandoori chicken, it definitely reminds me of home.
So the smoky flavor that comes by cooking it in the tandoor, the use of the mustard oil. Now these are all star ingredients of a good tandoori chicken, and this has been cooked to perfection. Now, this is what they're calling the mutton kabsa. Now, when you take a look at this closely, the first question you will have in your mind is this kabsa? But I'm saying, don't have that question in mind. Because this is their own version of kabsa. They say this is one of their best-selling dishes, and you know, I am actually, after eating at so many places, I am now open at people's interpretation of dishes, because you know what really matters in food is not what it's called, it's just how it tastes.
If you're looking for a combination of Indian with Arabic rice, this kabsa is the best.
When you come to the cafe like this, surprise dish is Arabic kabsa.
The veg kabsa at Badshah is very delicious, as the paneer inside is very fresh and is very yummy.
If you're looking for a kabsa in both options, veg and non-veg, Badshah Palace is the place.
And I am ready to taste their version of this kabsa. This looks really nice. It's a big portion, and the owner of the restaurant also says that, you know, the idea of introducing this dish is also to make it sort of value for money. So this dish that's worth 50 bucks can easily feed 2 people, and if they're not like me, maybe even 3 people.
The ingredients are all Arabic herbs such as za'atar, tangerine, ajwan, which makes, that's the reason we call it as kabsa. But we have developed our own taste.
The review for this is going to be slightly different because, to be honest, I've never had kabsa like this. This is actually served on a bed of fried rice. Now, in kabsa, it's generally aromatic rice. Here, it's fried rice, and they've sort of Indianized this as well. This is an Indian gravy with use of some Arabic spices. So there's a lot that's gone into this. I think the taste of the pudding is truly in eating it right now.
Kabsa is filled with exotic Arabic spices, and it is really mouth-watering.
The kabsa exudes a pleasant aroma, and the mutton and the rice perfectly complement each other.
Now, this is a dilemma that I am in. What should I talk about right now? Should I talk about the mutton that almost melts in your mouth with the first bite that you take, or the gravy that tastes great but also weird at the same time because you're having it with fried rice? You're not used to having this kind of gravy with fried rice, but this combination for any good taste lover is going to be spectacular. If you want to try something new, if you want to introduce something new to your palate that tastes great, may not go with traditional norms of how things are done, this is something you have to try. A good tea anywhere can be the edge that the restaurant needs, because a good tea after a good meal, I mean, that's a great killer combination, right? And what I'm having here is the Kathiawadi tea. Now, this is slightly different from your regular masala teas that you have. And the fundamental basic difference here is that when you're having your regular tea, you're using your tea powder or your tea dust. Here, it's done by bringing to a boil tea leaves. They've told me that they actually get their tea leaves from Kathiawar region, and again, you boil it about 3 to 5 times, and that changes the consistency of the milk as well. So this becomes really thick, almost creamy, and the taste is just spectacular. If you're a tea lover, you've got to try this. Now here's something that you must try: the avocado with nuts and honey milkshake, the Hawaiian milkshake, the mango milkshake, the Oreo milkshake, and the evergreen fresh lime soda. Now, nothing's more satisfying than having a great meal, and if you're looking for some hardcore desi khana with the taste that you grew up on, this definitely is a place to try.